All right, when we come back, comedy legend Tommy Davidson, from In Living Color to Proud Family. The list goes on, including a brand new series with Martin Lawrence. Tommy, what's up? His career has held strong for decades.
Okay, we're gonna catch up with Tommy when Houston Life returns.
Tommy, you're live.
Right after
You're
this.
live.
Ask me how I feel about my life. Ask me how I feel. It just made me stronger. So I could love life more. It just made me tough.
Well, Tommy Davidson is not just a legend in comedy and sketch TV. I mean, I'm talking now 30 years after In Living Color, still my favorite show ever. He is still evolving.
I cannot believe it has been 30 years. You just heard his musical lab with Earth, Wind, and Fire, and now with a brand new series with Martin Lawrence. Tommy Davidson is proving there is no box big enough to contain his talent. He is back in Houston for an exclusive 3-night run at the Improv. We're so lucky to have you back on Houston.
You mean he's here?
Yeah.
Right now?
Where
He's
is
gonna
he?
be here for 3 days.
Okay.
You better find him.
Okay.
Tommy, you are a perfect example of someone who has evolved. You've reinvented yourself. I mean, from In Living Color, that was such a popular hit show. That could have been it, right? And a lot of actors, performers, comedians, singers would have said, hey, I've made it. But you are constantly still out there beating the bushes. Where does that drive come from?
Probably child support. No. Mortgage, maybe. Okay.
Bills.
Got bills to pay.
The price of eggs. You know? No. It's just been something that, you know, it impresses me when I see people who went to college and got degrees and all that stuff because they actually did homework.
Yeah.
Homework for me was a Lucille Ball. You know, it was the Flip Wilson show, was the play Hair, was the Wizard of Oz, was Oliver, it was anything and everything that had to do with stuff that had to do with entertaining.
Yeah.
And that was my, you know, I was taking my Oscar in the backyard. You know, there was this little raise in the grass, you know what I mean? So I'd be taking my Oscar there and my Grammy. You know, so I think it was always there. You know, and it's just ever present. I can be talking to you now, and all of a sudden I can talk like former President Obama. And what he can do, what he'll do for America is he'll have something that sounds not important and make it sound presidentially important.
Right.
Like Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. They're a part of an essential breakfast. Tony the Tiger plays with children, not like Michael Jackson. That's he's got a blue bandana that doesn't make him a Crip or a Blood. But if we look at the whole thing, hey, Kellogg's Frosted are great.
Yeah. Well, listen, because you do that, when I
back.
see you singing so beautifully, I am half waiting for you to bust out into a joke like that. When I see you doing these musical things, you're a complete entertainer. Tell us about these musical projects that you have in the works right now.
Well, I went into smooth jazz as a start. You
Okay.
know, and I knew that I wanted to do music. I sang when I was from 5 years old.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to be a singer, you know, as time went on. But I got into comedy. A friend of mine asked me to try it, you know, and I did that for the last 30 years. But I always wanted to sing. And it was hard to get into the business because I didn't know where to. You know, so finally, smooth jazz was the move for me to get in and grow from there. So it really just made sense. And I ended up being pretty good at it, with just doing all the music I've done over the years. And so I'm happy about it. I actually work with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
That is a miracle. A little boy who would wait till Christmas, till the Earth, Wind, and Fire album came out. And I'm doing a song with them. A mutual friend of ours is one of the hottest, like, saxophonists in smooth jazz, one of the greatest guys ever, Dave Koz.
Dave Cott, who's been here on Houston Life
Your
many
buddies.
times.
Yeah. And so I did his smooth jazz cruise. So he says, hey, Tommy, you know, have you ever thought about doing music? You know, and I said, nah, not really. And he said, you got some stuff here. So when I started working on it, I called him when I was done one song. I said, would you do this song with me? And he said, sure. And he came and actually did it. Him, along with Richard Elliott and Take Six and all the wonderful people I've met in that industry. And it's just getting more and more and more. You know, so now I'm officially in music. You know, then I have the acting thing. Cartoons. I have some Proud Family proud family.
Everyone's
fans out
favorite
here.
dad.
Sugar Mama, where you at? Trudy! Sorry about that. Audio's going, man,
No,
I got
you're
lunch,
good.
man. I don't deal with this. You know. And so it all just is combining.
Yeah.
You know.
How logistically is this possible? Because help us understand. You're here in Houston, you're playing 5 shows of the Improv, you're doubling up on a couple of days. I mean, your stamina is so incredible. You're voicing these characters. You have a brand new show with Martin Lawrence.
I do. Let's talk about that
Please.
for a second.
Please
in that
do.
mirror.
So how did this reunion happen? Because is this your same character as in Living
It
Color?
is. No, it's a character from 2 of Martin's episodes where I played Varnell Hill.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
It's the biggest one on Martin, guest spot.
Yeah,
and
because of you. Very good.
Who can take the children, bounce them on their knees? And this thing was on for what, 27,
Yeah.
28 years, but the irony of the whole thing is me and Martin moved to LA at the same time. And we both struggled to get in comedy clubs, struggled to get in TV and movies, and now years later, we combined to do a show.
Wow.
That's got to feel
Full
good,
circle.
like a
Total
nice
full
little
circle.
family reunion. How satisfying is it for you to not only like flex your creative muscle, but to be doing it with people you love, like Dave Koz, Richard Elliott, Martin Lawrence?
And still love him. He made $300 million on Bad Boys, and I didn't. So,
Wow. That's just rude.
Yeah.
That's just rude.
No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What are you talking about?
And he can fund the whole project.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying. Do we have time? Do we have time to do the rapid fire questions?
I don't know. I can't hear our time.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a couple minutes. Can we do a rapid fire? Tommy, so the key to this, super fast, rapid answers.
Okay.
We're going to tag team. You can do this. Ready? Go for it, Tessa.
Okay. Funniest person you've ever worked with?
Charlie Fleischer, voice of Roger Rabbit.
Okay. Who makes you laugh when you need a laugh?
My dog.
What is the secret to staying funny after 30 years?
Just be scared not to.
Okay.
Who's overdue for their own comedy show?
Me.
Who would play you in the Tommy Davidson story?
Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What's more difficult?
Would that work?
Sure.
Maybe.
Kevin does everything.
What's more difficult?
Okay.
Writing a joke or writing a song? More difficult.
Writing a song is difficult because that comes from the heart.
Okay.
And writing a joke comes from the head. So it's a whole different approach.
Okay.
It's a whole different approach.
Houston in one word. Describe Houston in one word.
My tia's tamales. Oh, that's
like
two,
8.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's
2
fine.
words.
That's
That's
fine.
2. Sorry.
It's good.
Sorry. It's I don't know why people say go back to Mexico because this is Mexico.
Thank you.
There you go.
History
It
lesson
was
with Tommy
Mexico
Davidson.
first.
Telemundo, una visión.
Who makes you proud?
All of my kids.
That's so nice. That's so nice. That's all. We should have more.
How many kids do you have?
I have 7.
7 children.
Oh, you weren't kidding about the child support.
I
You
watched a
really-
lot of Swiss Family Robinson.
Wow. What's
And
their
a lot of Brady
age
Bunch.
range?
Okay.
36 to 4.
Oh my gosh.
4.
And I ain't cutting nothing.
Okay. Good for you.
Listen,
Good
Tommy
for you.
Davidson. What do you say we take a quick commercial break?
Okay.
And we'll have you after the break. But in the meantime, we do want to let our viewers know they got to catch you this weekend. It's perfect timing for Father's Day. Special run at the Improv. 3 nights only, but 5 performances.
You got to catch him live June 13th through the 15th with multiple showtimes each day. Go to HoustonLife.tv for ticket info. We'll put the show details there. And don't go anywhere because this funny man, Tommy Davidson, will be right back with Houston Life.
Right, before we go, a few more moments with Tommy Davidson.
Hold on, I'm shiny. I'm shiny.
No, you're good. Tommy, please.
It's okay. So Houston Improv this weekend, 5 shows, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Piece of cake.
Perfect for Father's Day. So if you're looking for plans, snap up your tickets before they sell out. Tommy, it's always so nice having you here.
Thank
at
you for
Houston
having
Life.
me.
Thank you.
I'm back.
For being you and staying you.
Hey, I love this place so much because this is actually an international city.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of people here. So I do all kinds of comedy.
That's true.
So there's from Puerto Rican to Indian to Filipino to whatever you want here.
All right.
I like being here.
Tommy Davidson,
We like
go see
having
him
you.
this weekend. We'll see you
Puerto Rico!
Bye.